Welcome duelists, Potato here, not a doctor, and today we will answer the question, will I will be able to win duels with the structure deck Synchro Connection? And without further ado, let's just go right into it and let's rev it up. Ha, you think I wasn't gonna say the word, didn't you? And just kidding. Let's go. So here's the deck. And you might be wondering, Potato, why do you have Shooting Star Dragon here? That's not important right now. What you do need to be aware of is look at the screen right now. Do you notice something censored? I just gave silence to give like. If you noticed. If you didn't, I will just tell you. On the top of the title of the structure deck, it says Synchro Connection. But you might have noticed that there's 5 little stars on that. So apparently, the first 5 letters of connection is bad for some reason. And I searched for it. I'm not gonna show it on screen, but apparently it's a bad word. Okay, well, if it's a bad word, okay, let's just continue and move forward. If you're from that country and you speak that word, please leave it in the comments. No, don't leave it in the comments. But I know it's a bad word. Alright, so let's go to the deck. We don't waste time here. So, we are, first of all, we're now in the start of the Synchro era. This is, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but this was the deck that started the Synchro summoning mechanic. It relies on Junk Warrior. Junk Warrior is basically the face of the structure deck, and technically it was basically sending using junk monsters, and also using Junk Warrior as the main source of summoning. And that also they gave us Gravity Warrior. Gravity Warrior is also a good card. You can change monsters from defense position to attack position, and it must attack. So here's what we got for today. First of all, we'll talk about the cards that are in the structure deck, and then we'll talk about the cards that I combined with. Because since we're synchroing, I did not add Black Rose, which is right now like a top tier deck because of Spell of Roses. So I wouldn't give the structure deck justice, and we would just be Black Rose and all that stuff. So we're going the Yusei route. Sorry, Akiza fans. Okay, so let's go. Junk Blader. Basically, Junk Blader, the only thing that it does is that you can banish 1 junk monster from your graveyard. It gains 400 attack until the end of the turn. This is not a quick effect, so you need to activate it in the main phase. Now, Junk Breaker. During your main phase, if this card was normal summoned this turn, you can tribute this card. All face-up monsters on the field have their effects negated until the end of this turn. So, technically, if you activate, if you summon and you activate the card, it can work in some ways. That you can revive, do certain things like the combo would be, let's say that you summon Junk Breaker, you tribute it, all the monsters and effects are negated. Then you can junk forward, as it says in the effect. If you control no monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So you can special summon this. You can activate the trap card, Grateful Revival. Activate this card by targeting 1 level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. So in that case, we can special summon our junk anchoring just in case it's not in the it's in the graveyard. So, and right after that you can just make synchro summoning and all that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, that's a combo that you can do. So let's talk about, now that I talked about something that you can do, which most of the time that thing that I just mentioned wouldn't work in that situation. I'm not recommending you to do that. But according to the official Konami page or about this the deck, there's a combo. So if you have junk forward in the graveyard and you summon junk anchor, once per turn you can discard. It says here that first of all, you can substitute this card for any one Synchron tuner monster. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one non-tuner junk monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target, and if you do, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon one synchro monster that lists a Synchron as a tuner. So what happens? Okay, so you summon junk anchor. Then you discard this card that's called Limiter Overload. If this card is sent to the graveyard, special summon one Speed Warrior from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So if you discard this, you can special summon Speed Warrior from anywhere. And technically, when Junk Anchor revives Junk Forward, you can synchro summon to make Junk Warrior. So apparently this is the combo that Konami recommends for you to make. We're gonna see if we can do that. But yeah, that's the thing. Also, you have noticed that I did not use any of the other cards in the regression series. So I'm combining these two structure decks. Stardust Nexus and Synchro Connection, but we're gonna focus on summoning Junk Warrior and possibly shooting Star Dragon if we need to. But okay, let's continue. Junk Servant. If you control a junk monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So there's a lot of ways that we can play the synchros here. Junk Anchor plus Junk Servant make Gravity Warrior. As long as we don't make the effect of Junk Anchor, we're cool. We can also make Junk Forward plus Junk Anchor makes Junk Warrior. We can also make Stardust Dragon, but that requires a card, which is this one. Harmonic Waves. Target one face-up monster on the field, it becomes level 4 until the end phase. So if we have this card, we can make it level 4, and any of the 4s that we have here, we can make the monster. So right now, these are the cards that we're gonna use. We have Graceful Revival that I already mentioned what it does. We added Junk Barrage. Basically, this is like when Elemental Hero playing Wingman activates the effect. When it battles and destroys a monster and sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the destroyed monster's attack in the graveyard. So yeah, it's cool. It's something that you can use. We don't have to make Armory Arm for this. Also, Armory Arm is not in the structure decks. So yeah. I also added Spirit Force, and that's why we have Junk Synchron, because also it's a Yusei related card. During your opponent's turn, at damage calculation, make the battle damage you take from this battle 0. Then you can add one warrior type tuner monster with 1500 or less defense from your graveyard to your hand. So technically, if we have Junk Warrior, we can add it. That's what we need here. And finally, the last card is Synchro Strike. Target Synchro Summon monster gains 500 attack for each Synchro material monster used to summon it until the end phase. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to use Synchro Strike immediately when you Synchro Summon. That's not the point. That's not the case. So it basically gives you 1,000 attack. And the reason I have this trap, even though it's a really slow card, I think that it would be fun if we managed to pull it off. Because, you know, there is the deck that everybody likes right now, Galaxy. Yeah. Anyway, this is the deck, the trap cards and all that. So what do we added from this? So I added 3 junk synchrons. When this is normal summon, you can target 1 level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in defense position, but its effects negated. We added junk converter. You can discard this card and add 1 synchron monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent from the graveyard as a synchron material, you can target 1 tuner in your graveyard. Special summon in defense. Basically, that's what it does. So you can only activate the effects of the junk converter once per turn. So we added that. We added Synchro Chase. Synchro Chase, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the effect activation of your Synchro monsters with Warrior, Synchron, or Stardust in the original names. If you Synchro Summon a Warrior, Synchron, or Stardust Synchro monster, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard, use as its material, special summon in defense. So yeah, technically that's what we're doing. We added Speed Warrior because I haven't talked about this card. Once per battle phase, if this card was normal summon, you can only use this 1 time, by the way. You can make the attack double its original attack. That's all it does. And we added the cards here. Finally, the extra deck. Gravity Warrior, it gains 300 attack for each face-up monster your opponent controls, and you can target 1 defense position monster during your opponent's battle phase. Change it to face-up attack. That's what it does. This is Junk Archer. Basically, Junk Archer is like Malevolent Sin. Instead of taking an overlay to banish it, you can Junk Archer doesn't need any requirements. You can just activate it and do it. Junk Warrior, you already know who that is. He's awesome. He makes a giant fist when it attacks you, and when it's Synchro Summon, it gains attack equal to the total attack of all level 2 or lower monsters you currently control. That's what it does. And Stardust Dragon, when there's something that it wants to destroy effects that destroy something like MST, it's the out. You can just tribute it. It returns in the end phase. And finally, Shooting Star Dragon. You can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck, shuffle them back in. Also, this card can attack in the battle phase for that many type of tuners that when you reveal the 5 cards. If they attack you, you can negate the attack by banishing Shooting Star Dragon, and basically that's how it goes. And the reason we're adding Shooting Star Dragon is because of this skill, Shooting Star Road. At the beginning, place 1 junk converter to your graveyard. In addition, if you control Stardust Dragon, you can play the Synchro Tuner Formula Synchron from outside of the deck. When it's summoned, it does not activate the effect to draw a card, so just be aware of that. But what it can do is during the main phase of the opponent, you can Synchro Summon to make Shooting Star. Now the thing that I also added this skill is because they made a buff on this. It's a kind of a good buff, but the tuners that they give you are really bad. So let me talk about that. Then you can place 3 tuners on the top of your deck from outside of your deck. You can only special summon Wind Dragon type Synchro monsters or Warrior Synchro monsters until the end of the opponent's next turn. So that means that it doesn't lock you to Wind monsters and Wind Synchro monsters anymore. You can special summon Junk Warrior and all those monsters that you need. That's why we added those Warrior monsters. And this skill can only be used once per duel if you begin with a deck that follows the following. Your deck contains at least 8 Junk or Synchron monsters. Your extra deck contains at least 1 Shooting Star Dragon and at least 4 Junk, Synchron, or Stardust monsters. So since we have the monsters on this, the skill does work. I did test this before we actually go into the duels. So yeah. But yeah, here's the deck. I think it's cool. Are we getting the 33% today? We don't know. There's a lot of things that we need to check, but I think we can do a decent play here. So without further ado, before we continue, just remember to like the video, subscribe if you're new. We already made it to we're gonna start the second goal for the subscribers, and also there's a Discord link in the description. So without further ado, let's go on with the duels and let's rev it up. Let's go. Okay, so our first duel is Bastion Misawa. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen this, and we're going second. Current win streak for this duelist is 4. Let's go for Shooting Star Road. Here we go. We did not receive a tuner. That's bad. So they activate reinforcement of the army. Let's see if we have like something that can be done here. What is happening? Alright, I did not. And we won. This doesn't count. Let's go to the second duel. Okay, so our second duel is... Well, our first duel is... No! Why this deck? And I go first. Of course I do. Of course I start first. And we bricked. You love to see it. You love to see it. So we won the first one. We're gonna get destroyed right now. We have to be honest. But yeah. Okay, so yeah. You're gonna summon your dude. Oh boy, I can't wait to not get destroyed by the... Also, you know what's really bad about this? That we cannot get... If he summons the... If he summons the level... Goes for Cypher Blade right away. Well, we might still have a chance. Our Harmonic Waves is destroyed. Sets a card. Okay, we really need that tuner. Please give us the tuner. Damn it. I guess we lose. Oh no. Yep, we lose. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Let's see how much of a BM does this person do. Well, actually they can't. They can't. They just... Oh, the BM. Why did you do that? Okay, yep, he is BMing. I'm not gonna give a nice to this person. This person does not deserve a nice. He just needs to attack. He just needs to attack. He's just doing the BM. Why do you go through the effort of doing that? I usually give a nice to every duelist that defeats me, but he made BM. Let me know in the comments if I would have given them the nice. So screw that and let's go to the second duel. The real second duel. Okay, so our second duel is gonna be Paradox. And we might see some Malefics today. So we're going second. They have a win streak of 5. Oh no. World full of malice. Is this the correct one? Oh, they start with Malefic World activated. Okay. Summons the Paradigm. Oh no, I can't destroy it. Okay. So I think our best bet here is... Junk Archer? We could Junk Archer here, but knowing the opponent... Let's see. Yep, we're dead. I should have summoned Gravity Warrior. Okay, well let's set this and end the turn. They don't have Malefic territory yet. So please don't MST me. God damn it. They went for the MST. I think they're going to go for Malefic territory here. Well, I guess I'm gonna give him the gear. Summons the parallel gear. Parallel gear will be able to synchro summon. Now, he can't summon the other one. But he can, Ruddy Rose! Holy crap-o! We don't lose yet. Yes, we do. Wow! Let's just move on, shall we? I just want to play a decent duel, right? Yeah, we're not gonna win this anymore, guys. I'm sorry, duelists. Okay, so our third and final duel is Ishizu Ishtar. Now, hopefully we can go second here. We are going first. Okay, so let's see. It's 24 card deck. Could it be... At least we can now summon the... So we go Junk Synchron. Now we're gonna make Junk Warrior here. We summon the Junk Warrior. Look at that animation. He just zooming. And then punching. Punch! Let's go. So now that we punch, activate Junk Converter, target the dude. Then we're gonna summon Stardust Dragon. After that, then we're gonna activate the skill. Do this. Place the card. Yes, we're gonna do that because next turn we're gonna. I think we should leave it like that. Let's just end the turn right there. Let's see what's the deck. Sets a card and sets another. It's the end of the main phase. They have something. It could be White Princess. Now, if he tries something, sets and sets. Okay. We get Turbo Synchron here. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate the Shooting Star effect. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, 2 attacks is fine. Now we're gonna activate Junk Converter's effect by throwing the turbo. Next, we're going to add this here. Now we're gonna summon Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron's effect will activate to summon our Dark Converter back. Activates book. Okay, so let's go. Attack. No! Of course! Oh no! We will have to win with without the Shooting Star. Of course you have Gravekeeper's Guard. Let me guess, you have Necrobelly top. Yes! Oh no! We just got outed by a Gravekeeper's Guard. Wow. Please don't have the card. Please don't have Necrobelly. Okay. Okay, so let's flip. I can't summon. I could summon Junk Archer. Junk Archer should help me here. Harmonic Waves. Let it go through, please. Okay. He really doesn't want. He just really doesn't want me to do that. Also, there's Junk Berserker. I can't do that. I can do level 6 for Gravity Warrior. Let's go for the Stardust Dragon play. Come forth, Stardust Dragon! A 1,000 damage. Is this draw sense low? No, is it low level? I don't know. Holy crap! I can't banish monsters. Okay, Stardust Dragon attack! Is this? Recruiter will add Headman. Okay. Well, I guess I end my turn there. We really need to summon, He lost! Finally, we defeated the deck! Okay, this was super weird. Oh my god. Well, at least we won a duel. We tried! We tried to make Junk Archer and stuff. We could have made Gravity Warrior. But yeah. Gravity Warrior should have been the right call. But it only works if it goes into the battle phase. So let's go to the conclusion. At least we won something. And I'll talk to you all about it. So let's go. So in conclusion, the deck is, for its time, Synchro Connection could have worked well with Stardust Dragon, all those cards that immediately you tell yourself, it's the start of the Synchro era. So let's go for the manga anime-esque plays. Scrap Iron Scarecrow was recently released for the card traders, so you can use that. If you're a Yusei fan, I would recommend trying out Stardust Nexus. Also, Shooting Star Dragon, you need to get it. It was in an event, but yeah, I'm really amazed how we went so far. We already went through the Pendulum era. We started with the Xyz era with Gagaga Xyz. And now we're at the start of the Synchro era, but we are regressing. So Yusei is a fun character to play. I would recommend it. If you play Stardust Dragon, I highly recommend it. You don't have to necessarily use the cards. If you're a free-to-play player, you can just get some of the cards and you can play to the best you can. But if you play competitive with Stardust, actually, most of the cards that are there, you don't even use them. There's a card called Mecha Phantom Beast Olion that works in the deck. Also, Ruddy Rose Dragon can be played if you want. Black Rose, all that stuff. So yeah, but yeah, in conclusion, it's a fun deck. I personally, if I play casually with my friends, you can actually have a good time, unless they play stall on you and you just lose. But yeah, so next week, I'm just gonna give you a hint about what the next structure deck is gonna be. We are regressing, so we are going through the fusion era, the end of the fusion era. If not, you can just correct me in the comments. So the only thing that I'm gonna do is do one simple thing. That's your hint. If you don't know what it is, wait until next week where I talk about it. So until then, this is Potato MD, not a doctor, signing out. Bye bye.